Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about Strinova, but based on something else. Okay, for example, this is the one where I basically talked about overall skill and their weapon capability. Based on that, I have ranked them. But the thing is, when it comes to any character here, the first thing that we need to understand is if they are very good. Okay, the question is okay, they are very good in what way? Either by skill or by weapon. So today I'll be talking about their weapon capability only. And to use such mechanism, what I'll be doing is I'll be shooting in this 10-meter distance. Okay, and I'll be seeing how much bullet goes outside of this target area. If it goes too much outside of this target area, then it will represent a very bad weapon. Okay, so first thing I'll be doing is using spread control, and I have this here. Okay, so based on their spread control, I'll be ranking them. Now I do know that this character has a very good recoil management, but this one has the highest amount of recoil management compared to this. So today I'll be talking about all of them by serial, and let's see which one has the most amount of control. Now the only thing I can do is to show you the overall spread amount. So the more spread means less bullet on the target and more bullet outside. This is the only way I can do so. Otherwise I do not know if I can do it any other way. Okay, so let's start. So majority of the bullet, as you can see here, hit has been hit in the target area and only some went outside. Okay, so this is something that I would say a very high accurate weapon. So the question remains is, did I control my mouse? No, I just put it here and seeing how much amount it was going up. Okay, so from this point of perspective, if we were to look at this here, then we can definitely have a control amount to see how much it has. Okay, so first of all, I will not only be making this video, rather I want also you guys to say that yes, this is one of the good way to do so. Okay, so this is the first thing you can definitely see. You guys can also help me to capture this, and let's say how much it was different. Okay, so afterwards I'll be putting this character here in this area. Okay, S area, because she has the highest amount of good quality control. Now afterwards I will be changing this character to this one, and let's see how much it is good. Okay, now I'll be going for spread control again, and let's see what happens. I'll not even be talking about the overall weapon damage output. Okay, so new weapon, let's see what happens. Okay, so if I were to see it from this way, obviously you can definitely see it went up. So the overall question is okay, it went up, but it was also getting covered by the previous character. So let's try it again. Okay, now if we were to zoom in, we can definitely see that the overall concentration amount compared to the previous character is obviously much lower. So as a result, we can definitely say that this character has lower spread control. Okay, lower spread control than the previous character. So what we shall be doing is putting this character uh, in the lower ranking here. Like it was bad, but not as bad as this one. I'll eventually talk about this one later. Okay, so let's move on with the next character. It will be this. So here is the thing. Every sniper character is by default has the highest amount of accuracy. Okay, so if I were to shoot, you can definitely guess with 100% accuracy that with 100% surety that it is not gonna miss. Okay, so from this point of perspective, I will have to lower this ranking here. I'll be putting this one here, and I'll need to put this one over here. Okay, because by default average sniper character are capable of doing that. Now afterwards let's move on with the next character. Okay, so the next character will be this one. So this guy has two modes, so I'll be trying both two mode. Okay, the first one I'll be talking about spread control and one shot damage. So one shot damage wise, it is doing damage, but you need to shoot continuously. Okay, so the overall question is, how should I do this? So what I'll be doing is I'll be continuously clicking on the button till a reload happens. Okay, so let's see. We can definitely see that when it comes to overall shooting, this guy has the highest amount of cap. Okay, so from this point of perspective, if you are very bad at using your weapon, then obviously this character is not going to be very good for you. Then the question remains is, okay, then why did I put this one here? Well, this one is still manageable compared to this one. I'll eventually talk about that, so you'll eventually understand why I'll put this one there. Okay, now the second thing is I'll be changing it to full auto. Now once full auto is done, let's see what happens. Again, same thing, reset it. Okay, so if I were to compare the spread, obviously it is not even better, it is still in the same place. Okay, so let's move on uh, to the next character. So when it comes to this character here, let's see what happens. So obviously the first thing you will be going for is recoil handling. Now recoil handling, what does this mean? Recoil handling is a representation of when you are not using your ADS. So if you are not using ADS, then recoil control will not be very beneficial. Spread control will be beneficial. But if you are shooting while you are moving, then recoil handling is very important. So the overall question remains is, are you gonna be using ADS or not? Obviously from that point of perspective, these two will vary. So I'll be looking at both of these. I'll first try spread control. So if I were to look at this, not based on that, based on this, we can definitely see it is better than this character here. Somewhere falls into this category here. So why? Because if I were to again look back at Michelle and use this spread control, let's see what happens. You can definitely see an overlap. This overlap is a representation that both of them has the similar spread amount. So as a result, I have to put these two in the same category. Okay, now another thing I forgot is to use the recoil handling. Okay, so let's see what happens if I were to use recoil handling. So based on this will be this, and let's see. Okay, so you can definitely see if I were to use recoil handling and not spread control, this is what is gonna happen. If I do not use the ADS mode, if I were to use non-ADS mode, then the overall the spread of the bullet is going to be out of control. So based on that, if you are going for enemy, this is the best way to maximize your bullet. Okay, so I'll not be downgrading this character here. Okay, because you definitely saw that how to use her. So obviously you need to use her based on that. Now another thing will, okay, the next one, not another thing, the next one will be this one, fragrance. So I'll not be using recoil handling anymore. You definitely saw recoil handling was bad compared to spread control, so I'll be stacking with spread control with this one. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so what does this represent? This represent that this one, where is she? Here, she falls into this category here because the bullet were extremely concentrated, which is a very good thing. Okay, so if I were to re-evaluate this one here, just to make sure nothing bad happens, you can definitely see that this character has more spread within the bullet. So from this point of perspective, she is lower ranking. Okay, now let's move on with this one. Now this one has the highest amount of spread control, okay, despite being a shotgun user. So from this point of perspective, let's see what happens. Like my saying is not enough, I need to provide support. So even if I were to not use spread control, let's see what happens. So okay, okay, I think this is a single shot mode. Sorry about that. Okay, so if I were to not use uh, ADS mode, obviously it is going to be more out of control. So I'll be using this spread control on the ADS mode. Let's see what happens afterwards. So she has two mode. One is spread and single bullet. Let's see what happens. So this is spread. Okay. So based on this, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say that this is highly concentrated shot. Okay, like highly concentrated, because you can definitely see how much was going all on the side within a certain amount. But as there was a new bullet coming out, the spread got even higher. Now, truth to be told, when it comes to weapon like this, the overall question remains is, okay, should I even consider this a ranking? I should consider this as a new ranking. Okay, something like what should I call this? Below, I'll be ranking this one as uh, good gun. I mean, everything was working properly, but I couldn't rate it because every one of them were single shot user. This is a multi shot user. So based on that, I'll be using this single shot mode. Now let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Okay, so from this point of perspective, we can definitely see, no, this is not a very good character in terms of using single shot. So if I were to use single shot mode, this is where I need to place this character here, because the overall spread within every bullet was extremely high. Okay, so if you are using this character, shotgunner, always use shotgunner based on their proper ability. Now for this girl here, Eka, her main ability is to use uh, shotgun pellet as bullet spread. So don't use this girl for single shot. If you go for single shot bullet, then this is the ranking where she will fall into. But because we know that single shot mode is not the best for her, don't use her like that. Okay, so this is the place where I'll be putting this character here. She is a good gunner, uh good shot gun nar. This is the place where I'll be placing her. Okay, now let's move on to the next character. So the next character afterward is going to be Ming. Ming is the character that I hate the most, because not of her self, rather because of her this training mode has a lot of bug. Anyway, so the reason why I hate her is not because of her personality or her skill, rather because of her weapon. The amount of effort I need to put within this weapon is way too much high. Okay, so recoil handling is something that I use in the game, because I do not use ADS mode in the game. But because I'll be using an example of which weapon has the highest amount of recoil, I'll be using spread control here in ADS mode. Okay, here it is. Let's go. So this girl has the same problem as I have with what should I call her? Audrey. This is the reason why I would put this character here. Now, this is the exact reason why I couldn't put this character in S ranking, because her weapon recoil is so high, it is not preferable. Okay, this is the reason why I need to put this character here. Like, you can do some control if you were to move it left and right, but your overall target is gonna get missed. Now, you definitely saw how the amount of spread. So it was a consistent amount of spread, and the spread was way too high. Okay, so from that point of perspective, I will place this character in this ranking. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is gonna be this one. Now this one, you can use two things at once. So that's the whole issue here, why this character has the highest amount of spread control, not spread imbalance, spread control. Look, recoil handling, okay, with spread control. What else do you need? Okay, like this is the laser, near laser. Okay, look what happens. Okay, so let me reset it, and let's see. So again, we'll not be counting that one because those are representing a continuous recoil. But even after this, look, it has a very consistent amount. So from this point of perspective, this character is actually easiest for me to control because her recoil is managed so much to the point that I need to put this character here in this place. Okay, now if I were to compare it with Michelle, who has the highest amount of control, so let's see, a spread control. If I were to use this, let's see what happens. Okay, look, the overall gap is almost the same, or exactly the same. Okay, so this is the reason why I feel extremely comfort when I use this character called Meredith, because your weapon are gonna be hitting the enemy majority of the time. Okay, so this is the reason why I would place Meredith in this A ranking. Now let's talk about Lowen. So again, I'll be using spread control, not recoil handling, because I am doing this in ADS mode. Okay, now if I were to rank by this, then we can see the spread is very high. If the spread is very high, then obviously it will fall into this category here. So this is the place where I'll be putting this one here. Now you will start to see a certain pattern here. Look at these two. Okay, these two is exactly right below, because their active skill is the only active skill, or passive, their skill is the only problem here, nothing else. Otherwise they would be here because of their good weapon recoil rate. Okay, and this is exactly why they are basically on the top. Why this one is at the bottom? Because her active skill is better, but her weapon is a little bit problematic, but not as much as this or this. Okay, so the question remains is, okay, if spread control is such a huge factor, why did I put this one here? Because I have good control when I use this character. I do not know why. When I try with rest of the other characters, obviously there is a certain limit, as you can see here, but after a certain period of time this becomes problematic, such as this one here. So as you can see, D ranking, this is the D ranking character in terms of weapon use, not her active or passive skill or any skill. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's see. So Lowen has gotten B ranking. Now let's move on to the next one. This is Reichi. Now Reichi is a sniper user. Okay, so if I were to use continuously, the question remains is, can I use this character continuously? Yes, I can. So up to 8 bullets I'll shoot. So let's see what happens. So reset it, and let's see. Okay, look. What is this? This is the highest amount of control a sniper user can give you. So from this point of perspective, putting this character in a ranking lower than S is a crime. Okay, this is the reason why I don't use sniper character, because they are extremely precise in their shooting, but they need to reload a lot. And that's the whole issue here. I am unable to control them. Now what was her name? Kanami. Okay, Kanami. Let's see. Kanami has the highest amount of damage output, I think. Okay, let's see. Something like this. Kanami has the highest amount of damage output. If you use Kanami, you're gonna get extra bonus damage. Even though the overall damage done to the enemy will be total 200. Okay, but she does extra how much? 243 damage. She does extra 243 damage. Okay, so obviously there is no point in shooting here, because she reloads every time, and once I use the ADS mode again, it is automatically reset. So this is where I need to put her weapon wise. Like every sniper character will be on the top in this way. Now let's see. To the next character here, which is Galatia. Galatia has very good control. Okay, and her active skill or skill is also very good, which is why this character will have higher ranking. Trust me. Like I'm not making this up. Okay, so I'll be going with spread control, and let's see. Either I am stupid, or maybe I this is the range I can use properly. Maybe this is the reason why I have good control over this character. Okay, now it seems like I'm the stupid one. Okay, like if I were to use Ming, okay, let me change it to this Ming character here. I think there is a overlapping factor. Maybe I'm being biased. I really hate Ming character. Trust me, I used her, but she, man. Okay, okay. The weapon exactly overlap. Okay, so this is this is total bull poop. Okay, this is total bull poop. This is total bull poop. Okay, how did this happen? Even I guess I have really problem with what should I call it, with Ming for maybe some other reason. Let's see, full auto. Okay, yeah, man, what the heck? And okay, so you are telling me that these people are in the same ranking, and I'm somehow good with this one, but not this one. Yeah, uh, this basically proves that do not take anyone's tier list granted, because this is I made a total biased point of perspective. Okay, because of their active skill, I made a bias of their perspective. Sheesh. Uh, and now I feel stupid because those are the tier lists I genuinely believe I made it based on my skill level. Maybe my skill level is bad. Okay, this is another sniper character, so let's see. I need to shoot continuously for 20 times and let's see what happens. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. My God, no, no, no. This is worse than I thought. This is worse than I thought. And what the heck am I doing? Now I'm questioning myself. Oh my God. Look, this is the true D ranking. Oh my God. Like I cannot even shoot properly continuously with this one. Oh my God. So okay, okay, okay. Let's move on with the next one. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one. Okay, spread control. Controlling that. Yeah, so okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot. So if you were to use this three burst mode, she has the highest amount of spread control. Okay, no doubt about that. But let's see. This is not very good, obviously. This is not very good, obviously. Okay, not this. Okay, let's see. Uh, s- so I shouldn't select any of these. Okay, so this is the first thing I forgot. I shouldn't select any of these. Okay, now I need to reset. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so obviously not this place here, somewhere around here. Okay, so from this point on, this is the where Celestia will fall. Okay, now Audrey. Let's see Audrey. I really hate Audrey. Sh- Okay, let's see. Okay, now if I were to zoom in here, okay, now I need to compare it with this girl here. Okay, so based on this, these two has the exact amount of spread. Like the spread is too high, too uncontrollable. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, finally. At least I got one right. Okay. Audrey is the worst one. Audrey is the worst one. At least I got one right. Okay. These are correct. I know because I tried them, but I didn't knew about these three were the exact same. Okay. This is the thing that I didn't knew. Like if I were to use now, what should I call it? This this guy here, and use full auto and spread control. Let's see. Okay, at least this character is better than them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 At least this guy is actually better than this. And it seems like I am biased towards Ming. Okay. My fault. Okay. My fault. I'm still gonna put this here, but this is my fault. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This one here. Okay. Let's see. Recoil control no spread for now, and nothing here. Let's see. Okay, so from this point of perspective, we can definitely see it has very good. Because of this reason, I need to put this character here. Okay, like we can definitely see a pattern here. They have the highest amount of accuracy, and this have the a little bit lower accuracy than this one. This one has lower accuracy than this one, and these two are basically the worst to control. Okay, so finally, last one left. Okay, let's see. It is going to be this one. So Bimo is a dual copter. He's a dual copter. Allow me to explain. So since nothing is here, I'll be using spread control, and there will be two modes here. I'll try two mode to give you guys an idea. So increase bullet. It will basically increase the amount of bullet that is coming out from there. And from this point of perspective, I need to shoot continuously to get a certain idea of what is actually happening. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Bimo is basically a sniper character. Allow me to explain why. Why did I put this one here? Okay, there is a reason behind it. What is that reason? Allow me to explain. So if I were to go from shotgun point of perspective, okay, this girl here can beat this guy very easily. But from mid range to even long range, this guy can beat actually this guy girl two times. So if it were to be a player versus player or character versus character, this character will have two wins and one loss against this girl. Okay, so this is basically how this will compare. Now obviously I shown you the shotgun mode. Now if I were to go with single shot mode, and let's do single shot. Okay, now let's shoot continuously. Okay, okay, okay. Look at that. This guy is a shotgunner. Sorry, this guy is a sniper. This guy isn't a shotgunner. Trust me. When I put this character here untested because this character acts like a sniper, this is the exact reason behind it. Okay, this is the exact reason behind why I would say that Bimo is actually a sniper character in a shotgunner mode. Okay, this is impossible. But one thing I realized from this point of perspective, I hate Ming. I think it is my personal problem. Yeah, I hate Ming because of some sort of personal problem. Like experiment wise, this girl should be here because her active skill is actually very good. Active, passive, and even ultimate are very good, very good. Okay, like compared to these three, this four here, her skill is better. So she shouldn't be in this class here. She shouldn't be in this class here, and and This guy is overpowered. No need to talk about that. If you use him, you'll eventually understand. But this is how it should have actually gone. So I think I was being biased for some reason that Ming is extremely horrible to play. But this proof that I was mistaken. Okay, I was mistaken. So from the point of gun perspective, this is the actual true outcome. That when it comes to sniper character are the most OP, overpowered character. Okay, which is why they will always be at a S rank. But these are no joking matter. These four, okay, are no joking matter. Even this category is also not a joking matter, because these two here. Okay, if you just aim at the enemy, it will auto lock on them. Yeah, it happens. It will auto lock on them, but you still need to do a little bit control. Same with this one. All submachine gunners are like that. So the overall question remains is, which team should you be afraid of when you are on the battle, and which character you should be selecting based on their gun? This 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, these 12 characters are the most overpowered in terms of their weapon. So this is overall my conclusion. So overall, what you have learned today is, even though I was doing my best to provide my point of perspective, I need to reevaluate them. Okay, I need to go against what I have written in my previous statement, that Ming was a bad character. Ming was not a worst character, maybe not my type for some reason. So from this point of perspective, it will basically give you guys an idea of why certain characters are basically better than the others in terms of their weapon. But what is actually happening is, maybe for some biased reason, you are not actually getting that much of benefit out of them. And today this proved that exactly about this Ming part. I thought I need to put Ming here, but no, Ming was exactly in this ranking here. Okay, anyway, so what we have learned today, that your experiment can sometimes be flawed. I am saying my experiment was flawed. Okay, and this is the actual outcome. And I don't know what to say, except maybe I'm sorry that my previous statement about Ming was wrong. Ming falls into the S category, not A category. Okay, so if you like today's video of this small experiment, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you, and see you again next time.